This was actually supposed to be the 5th episode that we had filmed this day, but because we talked about Kawhi Leonard and his potential destination, we wanted to get it out so that it wouldn't seem old news by the time he had actually signed, because we didn't think about posting this video for a while. So I'm going to take a break from posting the big free agents one, and we're posting this one instead.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Hoop Paradise podcast. I'm Ryan Strachey.
And I'm Mo.
Of course, this is, as you can tell, we've been wearing the same stuff all week. We've been filming all these videos back to back to back, so my voice is kind of losing its naturality, I guess you could say, so it sounds pretty rough. But forgive me, I love what I'm doing right now. This is my dream, obviously, as I mentioned before, so thank you guys have been watching all the videos. I appreciate it a lot. We've talked a lot about NBA free agency, which is the hot topic this week. And today we're going to be talking about the biggest names left on the market. And by the time this video posts, probably most of these guys will probably be signed. But we want to give you our opinions on it regardless. Because free agency in the past has lasted most of the month of July. Like, I can remember 2011, 2010, LeBron James didn't sign until July 9th, I don't believe. Kevin Durant signed July 4th in 2016. But now most of the big names are off the market. But we'll start it off today with the first big name.
Kawhi Leonard!
Kawhi Leonard, the board man who gets paid. So, obviously, it's a big predicament right now. A lot of teams and basically the entire Twitterverse is just waiting for that Woj tweet or that Shams tweet that breaks the news of Kawhi Leonard's destination. And personally, let's just talk about first where we want to see him end up, and then we'll talk about realistic situations. So, I want to see him in Toronto. Don't want to see him anywhere else. Stay up north. You have an entire nation behind you. You just came off a Finals MVP performance. You won the Finals.
True.
You're going to be the best team in the East if you return. I don't care if Philadelphia got better. I think if you bring back Kawhi Leonard, that means Danny Green comes back. We're going to talk about Danny Green eventually. But I think Kawhi Leonard right now is the balance of power in the NBA. Shout out to Max Kellerman who has said this. Wherever he goes, that's the NBA champion. I don't care if it goes to the Clippers, Lakers,
maybe true.
Stays in Toronto. Wherever he goes, that team will win the Finals next season. So I think I would personally want to see him in Toronto to keep the balance of power in the NBA. How about you?
Late show. You kidding me? Lakers fan since I was 5. Kawhi Leonard getting on the Lakers sets the Lakers for the next 3 years that LeBron's here. And it would just solidify the championships for Anthony Davis and LeBron. And for me, the Lakers haven't made the playoffs in 6 years, let alone the finals since like 2010. So it would be awesome if Kawhi Leonard could come to the Lakers. Please, Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. That is a weaker move than Kevin Durant joining the Golden State Warriors in 2016.
I can see where you say that, but Kawhi already proved himself. He already won by himself. He doesn't need to do it. He can join whatever team he wants.
That's
true. Put it in the comments what you think about what we just talked about.
He did it one time this season because the Golden State Warriors were injured. Please argue.
No, I'm not.
When else did he do it by himself?
Who? Kawhi?
Kawhi.
Kawhi put a nation.
Okay, but they would not have won that title if Kevin Durant didn't get hurt. It's just
that's true, but they still had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson for most of the finals, and Draymond Green. That's still a good team, and you beat that team.
That team is
the only other team in the NBA that beat that team was LeBron James and the Cavs in 2016. There's no other team that ever beat that team in the finals. No team.
No team ever beat the team that had Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson. Nobody ever has.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's still unproven because Kawhi didn't do it. Shout out to Kawhi. He had a great finals series. Won in 6 games, finals MVP, well-deserved. But I get where you're coming from and all that, but I don't think he's proven. This is kind of off track, obviously, but I don't think he's proven that he can do it by himself.
You don't think
Okay, you have Pascal Siakam, who just won most of the
He came from an injury. Led them to the finals. No, they've never made the finals. And they win the finals against the Golden State Warriors.
Okay, you can't. Okay.
Kevin Durant's injured. Kevin Durant was injured. You're right.
It's not the same Golden State Warriors that's been the dynastic team in the past 5 years. It's just not the same.
Yeah, but it's still a 2-time MVP Curry. Still one of the best shooters.
Okay, Klay Thompson didn't play in Game 3 and was out. And he had 27 going on 30 points at 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. That man is going for 50 that night. He is hot, and there's no stopping Klay Thompson when he's hot. We've seen it. He's dropped 37 in the quarter. He's dropped 26 in the quarter. This man has dropped 14 threes in the game. Klay Thompson is the most at-will scorer in the NBA right now. And without him, it just wasn't the same Warriors team. So I can't say that Kawhi did it on his own.
Kawhi Leonard averaged 38 points per game on 60% shooting against the Sixers when Kyle Lowry was not doing anything. Against the Bucks, Kyle Lowry had a good game 1. He had 30, but they lost still. Kawhi Leonard did everything for that team, even on a limping ankle. I know you saw that video. I know you guys saw that video. Kawhi Leonard, insane. I don't think he needs to prove anything. He can go to whatever team he wants.
If he goes to the Lakers.
If he goes to the Lakers, yes, that's a weak move. But technically, he's earned it.
Basketball.
He's earned it.
There's no watching basketball because what is the point of having 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA on the same team?
Well, technically,
don't make it on. It's not the same.
But okay, it's not the same. But they're gonna have. If he went to the team, they would have 3 All-Stars. 3 of them being top 5 players. But the Warriors also had 2-time MVP Curry. They had 1-time MVP Durant. Durant and Curry both top 5. Klay Thompson, all 3 of those are all top 8 in shooting of all time.
Okay,
I'm not done. With Draymond Green, one of the best defending big men we've seen, in a while. And they added DeMarcus Cousins.
DeMarcus Cousins was coming off an Achilles injury, which proved to be too much as he was.
That's 5 All-Stars! Yeah, I think the Lakers team would be better, but still, it's not like the Warriors thing is not comparable.
It's comparable, sure, but
it's very comparable.
LeBron going to the Heat in 2011.
That's not comparable.
It is comparable because
they had 37 wins. Durant joined a 7-3-win team. Okay, we're getting off topic. Let's move to the next one. Boogie Cousins. Obviously, he was coming off a torn Achilles. He had a couple of good games in the finals where he had a triple-double.
Yeah.
But I've heard around the league that
there's no market for this.
Yeah, there's no market for him. No team wants to offer him.
Half an hour ago, Willie Cauley-Stein just signed with the Warriors, which basically confirms the theory that DeMarcus is not going to be able to re-sign with the Warriors.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. He provided some pretty decent minutes and time in the finals for the Warriors. He was out most of the playoffs with quad injury, game 1 against the Clippers in the first round.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's a former All-Star, but that Achilles injury, I think, is
definitely killed him.
I think there's a lot of spots where he can end up. I'm not gonna like throw a team out there and end up being completely wrong. But I mean, a team that needs a big man that can fight. I mean, even if he has to come off the bench for some team, I don't know. If you have the cap space, he's not gonna give him a 1-year $10 million, 2-year $15 million. I don't know what you're gonna do with him, but he's worth the money. I mean, he'll come off the bench for you and give you production. So I mean, he's gonna find a team. It's just we don't know who yet. And by the time this video posts, he probably has a team because so is Kawhi. Kawhi just ended meetings with the Lakers and Clippers today. He's meeting with the Raptors in LA tomorrow. We'll figure it out. But
there's a couple of teams that need centers, and the one that comes to mind is obviously the Lakers. The Lakers only have like 5 people on the roster. Anthony Davis being the only big man, and if they sign JaVale or DeMarcus, would be good for them.